What's up, Dragon Ballers? If you're enjoying the coverage of Pro Play Tour Online, quick heads up, you don't have to just watch, you can play in one yourself. Every Wednesday we host a 32-player tournament with real prizes, and every Saturday we host our weekend championship, a 64-player tournament with 100% payout. The more players, the better the prizes. If you can't make it those days, we also host 8-man pods daily, ready to fire on demand on your own schedule. All these events award access to our invite-only Players Championships in May, with prizes supplied by our sponsors. All info and registration can be found on ppgeventmanagement.com. Shuffle up the decks and we'll see you soon.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here with the finals, Pro Play Tour Weekend Championship number 3 finals. Can Amani take first finally? Who knows? Amani on Piccolo. Zekline on Bibbidi, which is Jamie. So this is the matchup where we weren't sure, like, who actually takes this matchup. I mean, Piccolo is generically a very good defensive deck, but can it withstand what Bibbidi is putting out? Bibbidi puts out a lot of pressure, and I mean a lot of pressure. So you gotta be very conscientious of that if you are in Amani's shoes here, because it can get ugly real fast. And when I mean fast, I mean like turn 1 fast. Like turn 1, he can find himself at 1 life. Who do you guys have your money on this match? Do we have the veteran Amani Edwards of the series, or do we have your money on Bibbidi, piloted by Jamie? Let me know in the chat below. Happy Easter, by the way, for everyone joining us on this lovely evening. Really do appreciate you spending your afternoons with us. I mean, let's face it, how many other choices did you have, to be honest, right? It should be interesting. Boo. Yeah, I think I have Boo too here. Especially because Amani's kind of taking that little like flex space that you have in Piccolo, and he's kind of dedicated it to hand control. He's got Predation, which helps him draw cards. And then he's also has Ribrienne, which helps his opponent discard cards. A shout out to Wow Geo. Subscribe for 2 months at tier 1. A shout out. Hello from France. Thank you. Greetings. I hope everything is getting better over there. Things are just starting over here. We haven't even seen hell yet. You guys have been through it. So we hope you a speedy recovery over there. Hope to get your economy back in motion as we continue to suffer here. Please make sure you guys utilize your free Twitch subscription. You do get a free subscription if you have Amazon Prime. So make sure you are utilizing that on any of the wonderful Dragon Ball Super channels that might be streaming on Twitch nowadays. We would love if you used it on us. It really helps us continue to produce this amazing content for you guys, especially during these times when there's no other content out there. So we appreciate all our 119 subscribers as well as our Patreon members. Guys, make sure you check out the Patreon for competitive content. We've seen a lot of good decks come out of there as far as the Invoker that I played in the tournament on Friday. There was another online tournament on Friday. And Piccolo Maiden's deck, which has actually influenced a lot of people to now switch back to Piccolo and start looking at some of the new draft box cards that people probably weren't, putting in the spotlight as much as they needed to be, as far as like playing Ribrienne and Zerloin and cards like that people didn't really think about until we really profiled them. So I think Peter's going to be playing a Hatchiyak deck, or posting a Hatchiyak deck this week with the Power Ranger engine. So if you guys want to see that, that's going to be a Patreon exclusive. Some of these matches are going to be on YouTube, by the way, if you are not a Twitch subscriber. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you'll be able to see the entire stream from start to finish, despite what time zone you might be in, or what matches you missed. I know we had a sweet Soul Striker match last game. I think I almost lost my voice. So I might not be as hype on this match, but that match was incredible. So if you guys want to watch that immediately, Twitch subscription will be able to let you do that. Oh, Tenkaichi Gaming with the Twitch Prime. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Second sub this entire, and that gets us to 120 subscribers. That's a nice even number. I was really getting triggered at the 119. So really appreciate you guys with the constant support. Really appreciate it. Very little cost or no cost to you. Nice little Peter emote. I know Peter would approve of that, so we put a little Peter emote there, which you do get access to our 5 nice little emotes. And if you guys want to see other different type of emotes, also I've never really gotten you guys to give us the feedback on that. If you want to see a specific emote, let me know. I'll try to work on it. We're going to see an early Turtles and the double strike coming down here. This is a key play for the Bibbidi deck. It wants to get an early double strike in there just because it's much harder to defend in early game when you don't have as many resources. So he's going to go ahead and throw that on the Turtles. And it's a 25k double striking early, and that's not easy to defend. Piccolo's going to go ahead and attempt to here with the Dr. Giro. He's probably going to dump a Ribrian or Goku Ape here just to try to get those out of his deck. I mean, they're obviously super dead here. The Kid Goku's probably better to have for him to have access to. The Ribrian's actually not awful, though. Think about it. Sure, Bibbidi, you know, doesn't care about its hand, but if you get them down to, like, you know, when they draw up to 5 end of turn, you get them down to 3 to start their turn, that's actually pretty good for you because that means they have less firepower to kill you with. So hand destruction, not the actual absolute worst, but it's not the best either. My Bulma emote. You want a Bulma emote? Okay, I got you. I will work on that. I'll see if that is in the capabilities of, got to get the creative juices flowing and get a little Bulma. What should you be doing? Should be like serving up a little ice cream, like the little, like the card Bulma, the God Tempter. I like that artwork of Bulma. God Tempter when she has like a little milkshake ice cream for Beerus there. I like that one. All right, so he's gonna dump it all here, in which Bibbidi has no problem dumping early, as you may know. Wants to get to 0 to self-awaken in order to draw 5. Unfortunately, it will have to take 2 life on the self-awaken, on the awaken, but not the worst. It's a 34k right here. We'll see if 34k is enough to close out this attack. Amani down to 5. Majin Buu's gonna self-awaken in the middle of the attack. Easter emote. Ooh, Easter. Oh yeah, that's true. But how relevant will it be after Easter? I don't know. No, we can try it. All right, we're going to have this attack. Is Amani going to defend? Because I think he's doing all this in the middle of combat. Scare Goku Yeah, he did take the life. Okay. So I think he might have taken the life before he awakened. He was just like, yeah, I'm taking this. There's no way. 34, I think it was. That's pretty hard to defend early here. Oh, Vieira should go to the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of illegal things that you can do in this Buu deck, so thank you guys in chat for paying attention to that. Another one is Kotsukai. Kotsukai, once you use it, it gets removed from game. It doesn't go to warp. So you cannot continue to like filter it back to the drop and then using it again and blah, blah, blah. That is an interaction which is illegal. I know that happened on stream before. But yeah, it's that and the U3 cards that get mixed up a lot. And I think it's because that whole universe got an entire errata. Alright, so past his turn, Not too bad, actually. That wasn't too bad of a turn one. Boo probably didn't see enough things. Boo, it looks like here with only 4 cards in the drop. That's why I really wants to see Majin Buu's Human Extinction attack to really load up that drop area with all the different 3 drops and 4 drops and 5 drops of U3 that you really want to get loaded up there as soon as possible. Trunks is going to go away at the end of turn for him. Unfortunately, he did not have the Nigirishi, I believe it's called, U3 3-drop that can go over that Trunks really easily. And Piccolo's going to go ahead and take this opportunity of Majin Buu kind of stumbling here in their opener to really just put pressure and take away the #1 wrongdoer, which many have pointed to Turles as the problem, primarily in this Majin Buu deck. What do you hit in this deck that really makes it a little bit less prevalent, a little bit less oppressive, right? And Turles has been the main subject of a lot of people, you know, pointing the finger to, just because not only does it recycle cards back into your deck, but it's 2 attack, 15k, it gives you the discard to put the U3s in the drop. It just does so much for this deck. I don't think they can play each other, Pro-Am. I could be wrong. The U3s cannot go off of each other, so I don't think you could go like Nigirishi into Nigirishi or Anilaza into Anilaza. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, I don't think Bardock is... I don't know. Free overrun was always like a little bit of an issue. Wow, okay, interesting. Amani's going to go and pump 10k into this. And that's pretty, I mean, as a defensive deck, you normally don't want to combo into. Especially when 1 card gets you out of it, and he does have the 1 card to get him out of it, and he does have the Bibbidi super combo here, which is not too bad of a trade-off. I mean, it's super combo for super combo, but honestly, you'd rather your opponent kind of exhaust all their super combos and you save your super combos for, like, attacks that you can actually get yourself out of. With the errata now they can't. That's why the errata was put in place. Yeah. So the errata was put in place so that they can't go over each other. And now when you combo with them, they actually go to the drop area, which is great. Yeah, Turtles, you would imagine, has to be the problem card. Gravy might be actually a problem card, too, as crazy as that sounds. Gravy's actually a really big culprit because it puts back a lot of things back into the drop area. So you have to overwhelm, then put your U3s back into the drop area. I mean, I know Demigra does that inherently, but Demigra is a whole different leader than Majin Buu. I think Majin Buu is a little bit more unfair because you can just inherently discard all your U3s, and where Demigra cannot do that. Demigra can't go, oh yeah, I'll just pitch all these U3s from my hand because I can't combo with them because they'll go to the bottom of the deck otherwise. Majin Buu gets the ability to do that, so that's kind of powerful. So Gravy actually just might be the problem, as crazy as that sounds. Yeah, so essentially the only time U3s can actually hit the drop area is by milling them or discarding them with like Majin Buu ability, Turtle's ability. That's the only way to get U3s in the drop area. If people are putting U3s in the drop area any other way, that is incorrect. That is not allowed. And I know it reads differently, it's just an errata. So just make sure, guys, because I've seen people get away with a lot of things with this deck that you cannot do. Yes, that is an errata. Yeah, that's why I really hate erratas, and that was an errata that they really just, that was on them. It wasn't just like an errata where they're like, oh yeah, Broly leader's too strong, let's change the effect, which is obviously not the right way to do things. But they actually just released the card incorrectly. They were just like, oh, whoops. Or when they printed the card, they just realized, hey, this is way too powerful, and then they just went back to the drawing board. So that was a pretty big deal. Absolutely a huge deal. Erratas are not good for new players coming into the game, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I don't blame you for not knowing that that's not an errata. A lot of people don't because, I mean, the card specifically says something else, you know? But erratas are the bane of Dragon Ball Super, I think. Got a Warp 1. Yeah, he's got a Warp 1 card in hand from the Vegeta the Crew. Vegeta the Crew actually not too bad. It's able to alleviate pressure and kind of just take away Boo's big attack because they get rid of cards in hand in order to not like pump more into their combos and things like that. No, please, no Bardock one drop. That card is way too incredible. Way too good. So no combo here, obviously, from the Boo player. He's just attacking with 15. Let's see if Amani decides to combo here. He will. He's gonna throw a 10K. So he opened up all the super combos, it looks like. He might have. Is that 2 or 3 super combos now? I feel like that's 3, yeah, because he used one on the Champa, he used one aggressively, and then now he's using one defensively. That's 3 super combos for Amani. That's pretty good. It might be in the cards for him to actually walk away with a win here. He might just do so. Amani going to 7 cards in hand here. Taking that life. Can't defend 20. Or he can, but probably would not be a good time. Would not be a good time for his hand advantage. Alright, so third turn here for Majin Buu. This is crazy. Amani's still alive here. Turn 3, which is the more turns that he goes on here, the better chances of Amani actually winning, because Buu only gets weaker. Reboot Gohan through there. Okay, cool. Majin Buu with the attack on Piccolo. Piccolo's still not awakened here, which is actually great for him. Let's switch back over to Majin Buu here. Majin Buu has 4 cards in hand. Now, interesting thing that Amani can do here is he can awaken, which I probably would. I would just awaken here and then just shoot 2 cards out of Buu's hand and kind of stifle their turn. Because now, by doing that, oh, he's going to take the life. Amani's going to take the life. What I would have done here is awaken with Piccolo. Well, you do lose an energy untap if you do awaken defensively here. But if you awaken defensively here, you can go ahead and use Piccolo ability and rip 2 cards out of Majin Buu's hand. Which is not awful because it's almost kind of like negating attacks in a way. Because they won't have as much pressure. They won't have as much combo power, right? So it's easier for you to get out of. And it lets you to just go into turn 4 pretty successfully. And then on turn 4, you can use your second Piccolo activation to ramp up to 5 energy and just throw down a bomb. And I don't know. We did see Ribrianne in his deck. I don't know if that's a main board or a sideboard. We can actually switch back over here now onto ppgeventmanagement.com. We'll go to DBS online results under tournament results. And we'll be able to find the weekend championship for this weekend. And looking at his deck, it looks like he plays 1 Ribrianne in the main and 1 in the side. What a savage this man is. Again, for you guys, top deck list can be found on ppgeventmanagement.com, right where you register for all our events. There's a link in the chat if you guys want to check out what did well at this event. You'll be able to see all top 8 decks by the end of today. I think top 4 for now is just posted. But top 8 did cash out here. So they were able to walk away with some prizes. So if you check the link there, you'll be able to find all the different decks on there. And yeah, Anilaza might be coming. If he's paying 3 for a Hachiak, he must have an Anilaza. He's going to play Hachiak from the drop area for 3 energy. He's going to be able to get a 25k attack in, and then following will be a 25k barrier dual double striking threat. So Hachiak coming in here first. Buu not in a very good position here. Looks like he's gonna throw a little bit of sugar on top of this. So he's gonna go 30k. Not a bad idea. Let's see if Piccolo decides to rip the remaining hand from Majin Buu here. He has that decision, or he can't take it. He's at 1 life actually here, guys. I don't know why he didn't dump. Now just to be, maybe he's scared of Gohan and Goku arrival. Gohan and Goku arrival here would be insane, actually. But now, because you saw Dr. Gero's super combo, I think it's fair to assume that your opponent does not have it. Yeah, so he did take the 30k to go down to 1. So now Amani is at 1. And now he kind of has the ability to, oh yeah, he also has Broly arrival here too. Yes, he comboed with the Gohan blocker, yes, to make it a 30k swing. And now he's going to use Majin Buu here. He's going to discard. Wow, he drew both of his 1 energy cards. He had the... Wait, can he discard that? Can you discard anything? 1 card in your hand and place it in your drop area. Yep. So you can discard anything. So you can just... I thought he could only discard black cards. That is pretty good. He's going to actually pass the turn. He doesn't have Anilaza. He does not have Anilaza. And if he did have the Anilaza, yeah, it would have definitely been better if he kept the Gohan blocker for when Hachiak left the board and then Anilaza came out. Wow, okay. Amani's going to take his 4th turn here. If he has the Ribrianne, it's going to look really bad. Ribrianne is a card that I don't think this Majin Buu deck has an out to in the entire deck. Like, it has to attack into it. The problem is, Amani's at 1 here. So if he plays the Ribrianne, Buu can just throw everything it's got at it. Which is honestly not bad for Amani, but he won't be able to keep up a Dimension Magic or a Sacrifice. He's going to attack into the Hachiyak. Okay. He just wants to keep the board under control here, it looks like. Yes, no, the Ribrianne doesn't have barrier. But I don't think this Buu deck plays Dimensional Banisher Fu. And if it does, it'll at least reborn a 4-drop. Which is not the best in his specific build. I don't think he has a lot of targets for that Ribrianne. It's interesting. Interesting line of play here. He actually attacks into the Hachiyak and then combos into it to rival the Broly. But the Broly can just easily deal with the Hachiyak if he wanted to. But it seemed like he just took the draw on the Broly instead and directed his Piccolo attack at the Hachiyak. Interesting. Buu's still at 6 life here. You can see the life down here, by the way, guys. So, Zekion is the Buu player, and Ligaya is the Piccolo player. He's going play Broly for Cell. Yeah, you think he's going for a Cell play? If he's going for a Cell play, why did he attack? I guess. I don't know. Wow, okay. He's going to choose Bobby wanting to combo out of here, actually. It's only going to cost him 5, but very, very interesting. I wonder what he's planning here. I mean, you have to attack Buu at some point, right? I feel like that attack may have just been better at the life, and then the Broly just take down the Hachiyak with the effect. Like, Broly can just KO the Hachiyak easily. Now, if that Hachiyak lives, it's going to be a problem because it's going to be able to attack into that Broly and get another attack. It's going to be able to get a second attack. Looks like he's going to go for Piccolo effect. Is he going to ramp here or warp 2? He's going to warp 2. He's going to make him warp 2. Okay, that leads me to believe that there's no way that Amani has a Secret Rare here. Because if Amani had Secret Rare, he would want to go and ramp into 5. And that way, Cell can actually rip cards. Majin Buu's going to warp 2. He's going to warp Turles and Ani Laza. Wow, he had the Ani Laza there in hand. He drew it. He must have another one, or he must have a Gravy to put it back into the drop area. Yeah, I think he's just trying to deal with this Hachiyak, and that's really... He's probably just trying to buy himself another turn, actually. He's trying to get Majin Buu with 0 cards in hand. Majin Buu obviously has no way of getting those last lives. So he's going to go after this Hachiyak. Let's see if Majin Buu's sitting here with 2 cards in hand. Is he going to use any of them? Let's see if Amani actually decides to combo here first. Amani still has the ability to combo. He's not comboing. He said, I am not comboing. Oh, and the Gravy's back breaking here. Gravy's going to put the Anilaza back into the drop, provide 5K combo to keep the Hatchiyak alive. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Is that it for Amani? Is that the end of his turn? He's already used Piccolo effect. Yep, he passes turn. Turn is going to go over to Majin Buu, but they're starting with 2 cards in hand. You're not going to have a lot of pressure here. Amani does have access to 1 more super combo. He may represent last super combo in Broly here, so you got to be aware of that. The Hatchiyak can easily take down the Broly, I believe. When this card attacks a battle card, switch this card to active mode. So this Hatchiyak will be able to take down this Broly and then have another attack on Piccolo. He's got to be careful, though, because Piccolo can just rob him of his last 2 cards here. We'll see if he preemptively decides to use this energy or use these cards in hand. And it looks like he might. He might just play another Hatchiyak from the drop, or he might just be playing something from hand. He's going to go into another Hatchiyak here. That's going to give him access to 2 attacks into the Broly. And 2 attacks into the leader. So he's getting a free attack into the Broly twice here. If he decides to do that. We'll see if he decides to take that line of play here. He does, remember, have an Anilaza in the drop area. I don't think he has 2 of them. He should only have access to 1 Anilaza. Hatchiyak is going to go straight into Piccolo. Straight into Piccolo. This also cuts off the possibility of him having... Oh, he has Gravy. Okay, so he's going to combo these cards in hand, which is actually great for him, because that's going to give him the ability to not get hit by that deadly Piccolo -2 ability. He's going to put back a 4-drop and a Bardock into his drop area off the Gravy. That's going to be 35k towards leader. That's still a pretty hard attack to defend, but Amani sitting with 3 energy, a Piccolo activation, and 10 cards in hand. Only 1 life, though. So he's in a pretty tough spot. 40k or 35k should not be too hard to combo out of. He has to combo out of it, though. going to use Android 15. Card might as well be a super combo. Except he won't be able to play it, I believe. He has to take 1 or 2 life. He's going to use Bean to bump his leader. He's going to 15 so far. 15, 30, 35. 35. He's got a Broly. He's got a Broly to deal with the Hachiyak. Oh, and this seems bad as the Hachiyak player, as the Majin Buu player. He could have just held back on that second Hachiyak till later. He's resting it, which is essentially the same as KOing it at this very moment, to be honest. Cost is optional. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think he gets to play it. No effect. I think he does. Does he get to play it? Yeah, if your leader card is green at the end of battle, when you combo this card, play this card in rest mode. Yeah, so he still gets to play it. The second part, he can choose not to do, though. Choose 1 or 2 cards, blah, blah, blah. Untap 1 green. Okay, so as long as he doesn't take the life, he doesn't untap the green. He has to play it, though. Yes, correct. No, it's 2 different autos, guys. It's 2 different autos. So he's doing 1 auto. He's not doing the other. The playing is not optional because it says at the end of the battle, when you combo with this card from your hand, play this card in rest mode. Period. Next auto. Okay, Majin Buu going into the 10K here. Oh, because he might have Secret Rare. Well, no, he still has Secret Rare, regardless, with this card or not. Yeah, he super misplayed by playing the Hachiyak. He pulled the trigger too early on that Hachiyak. Yeah, you could have also just free attacked Broly. I think I would have gone Hachiyak, free attack Broly, see what your opponent does. Force him to really just pop the Hatchiack there with the Broly Arrival if he wants to, or just sacrifice a freak 5k. And then after that, take another attack on the leader. See what happens there. If he pops it, whatever, play another Hatchiack, do the same thing all over again. But he kind of got ahead of himself by playing both Hatchiacks first. Hatchiack was in the drop area anyways, so there's no way that Amani was gonna be able to interact with it if he wanted to. Yeah, Amani in a really good position here now, though. Anilaz is going to go bye-bye here, back to the bottom of the deck, because it does leave the battle area. Remember, when it leaves a battle area or a combo area, it must go to the bottom of the deck. Android 15 taking a swing at Majin Buu here. It looks like he wants to get an attack off before potentially successoring off. Yeah, Buu's been in a really hard position where Amani's just, his goal is to clear the board, and Buu's kind of like defending the board, because without the board, it just really has to start from turn 1 again. And Android 17, Super 17 comes down on board. That's going to crit Majin Buu down to 4, so he's not going to see those 2 lives. He's going to go from 6 to 4. Both lives will go to the drop area. Super 17 also has crit, so he's going to be able to get him down to 3 here. And draw a card on the attack. He has nothing to rest with the ability, though. I would imagine he's just going to do 30 here. Majin Buu still has 5 cards in hand, though, so he might see a big turn if Amani does not finish the game here. If Amani does not finish the game, Buu can come back with a vengeance. He's going to activate Piccolo ability. He's going to rob those 2 cards from Majin Buu. Oh, no, he's not. Is he? No, he's going to ramp himself. He's going to take the ramp. Does Amani have a big turn coming up? He's going to pay 2 to draw with Ape. That is ballsy. At 1 life, very risky. I probably would have used that last Piccolo activation to just take 2 out of Majin Buu's hand, because that just like stifles their turn. I don't think he has Cell SCR. He might be digging for it though. Oh! He said Psy! Good game! Game 2! Amani! So close! Yet so far! Majin Buu absolutely runs away with the game. Wow. So Amani had made the decision that he could not live despite maybe choosing a different mode on the Piccolo. He was digging for the win con. He could not find it. Majin Buu walks away with the game. Amani still at 1, so he knew he was vulnerable. He was tapped out. He was at 1 life. Insane. I felt like Amani had that game in the bag. So close, yet so far. Will Amani continue to stay in 2nd place? Sandy, this is all your fault. Look what you've done. Bibbidi is rampant. We did see Protector of the People in Amani's deck last game, and it completely saved him against Soul Striker. Is he going to be able to find the Protector of the People in time? Remember, Bibbidi can have an insane turn 1. You need to be able to see that by turn 2 the latest. Turn 2 might even be too late. After the combo step, Superman, so they'll still add to the combo. That's what I've heard. It'll still add to the combo. But then they'll go to the bottom. I had that issue as well. I was just like, wait. Does this even add to the combo? Does it immediately? No, but it's after it leaves the combo area. So that's unfortunate, but all right, looks like Bibbidi's done siding. Let's see if what else Amani can bring in. I say he brings in for sure, obviously, the Protector of the People. He needs to see Ribrianne too. Ribrianne completely just destroys Bibbidi if he's able to get that. He may not be as good in Amani's version because I don't think he plays any 4-drop or lower green cards that he can play like very well off the Ribrianne when it leaves the board, but regardless, KOing the entire board for 5 energy and having a deadly defender with 30k base is ridiculous. And if he can drop a Ribrianne with more than 1 life, he will win the game. He does not side in Rage Gohan Awakening. He does side Ribrianne, the second copy of Ribrianne. Protector of the People and Ribrianne are probably going to be his saving grace in this matchup. If he can defend that Ribrianne with a Sacrifice or a D-Magic, he's in a pretty good position. Protector of the People will make sure that he gets there. Yeah, Kakunsa's really good. I would probably... The thing is, Kakunsa's... Like, if you guys are subscribed to our Patreon, you saw my the Piccolo Maidens deck that we put up on there. And playing Kakunsa alongside Ribrianne, make sure that you don't lose to any of these strategies. Because not only do you have Kakunsa as a 2-energy negate that pops something, that means they can't put a U3 on top of it. But when Ribrianne leaves the board, it'll bring out that Kakunsa for free. You won't get the ability off the Ribrianne summoning the Kakunsa, but it's still a 20k that you're going to be able to close out the game with. Because obviously, you can't just sit there and defend forever, right? So Ribrianne's that 30k triple striker that will close out the game. And if it leaves board, you'll be able to get that 20k to keep pressuring Bibbidi. No Protector, he's saying? Card is so good. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has Protector. Protector would have came down immediately on that Bibbidi. Now, he's not completely out of it. He will need to see it by turn 2 the latest, though, I feel like. It's very hard to survive without that card. Yeah, opening with the iconic attack rare is actually very good. I don't know if he actually played it this turn. I only see 3 in his drop area, so I don't think he played the iconic attack. He just charged it? Or what? Man, how old is that laptop that you cannot play Untapped? Or Octagon? I mean, this is the best time to make any type of computer upgrades, like 1,000%. Use that stimulus check, obviously, unless you're gonna die without the stimulus check. But use that, invest a couple $100, and just get yourself something to play. Any type of online game. It's just entertainment. It could be used for educational purposes. But this is the best time. You're going to be getting the max value out of any type of laptop or PC that you invest into. I think at this moment, that's number one. Not had a laptop in 3 years. Holy cow. I think the standard life of my laptops has been like 3 years. 3 or 4 years. After that, they just like die. Josh Pudding, thank you for the follow. We got the little animation on screen there. You like that? That was the default one. I gotta get my creative juices flowing on something else. But there's a cooler one for subscribers, but I don't know if it worked the last time somebody subscribed. So I'll just play it because I know we've had a few subscribers today, so I'm just gonna play the little. Wait, where is it at? Boom. All right, this is a little subscriber one. Hold on. Boom. Boom. There we go. I know 2 of you guys subscribed, so there's a little icon. I don't know why it's not auto-triggering, but it is working for the follows. Only my phone. Holy cow. Get this man a laptop. All right, Bibbidi having one of those turns, and it looks like Amani's going to be in for a world of pain because not only did he have the Turles opening, he had the Beerus, and now the Bardock. So I don't know if I missed it, but I'm pretty sure he has access to that 4-drop in the drop area somewhere. He's going to use his Gravy first to put back anything that he might have warped. Yeah, this is the insane turn. This is the turn that Sandy consistently opens with. And it looks like Bibbidi, for the first time here, is doing it on stream with this gentleman. 31K. That's probably going to be a take from Amani here. 31K is kind of hard to really defend. Yeah, I think you go... I think you ban Gravy and Turles. Banning Gravy might be enough. Like, Gravy's pretty damn good in this deck. Because then your Overwhelm isn't as good. If you don't play Gravy, your Overwhelm is not as good. But Turles is also an enabler in a way that it does get you 3 cards to the drop area pretty fast. So they definitely both are one of the main culprits. Yeah, props to the degenerate team in Bandai. Yeah, they were just like, we gotta make aggro great again. The thing is, this deck isn't very... It's not extremely unbeatable. Like, I've beat this version of the deck before, but it's just... It's hard for a lot of decks to deal with. And it has pretty... Like, it consistently does this. I don't know what happened last game. I forgot... I don't know why he opened so bad, but... The deck can brick, obviously, because you don't have, like, a bunch of draw power. Like, you don't have a Piccolo. Look at the top card, blah, blah, all this stuff. But... it can have some pretty mediocre draws. It does have some RNG with the Extinction attack. You know, you can just mill terribly off that. You can never have your Beerus alongside your Turles. You cannot see the right U3 cost cards. So it's not like this deck has 0 flaws. It has a lot of flaws, but when it goes off, it goes off. It's pretty hard to stop that. Like, there's not really a card that interacts with it because you need it as early as turn 1. And like I said, you need to see that Protector, but like Protector, you need to see like turn 1. How? I don't want to be like in a position where I'm just like, I have to see Protector turn 1. You know, like that's, you never want to like bank on seeing a card turn 1 in any deck, obviously. Like, Just don't want to be like, oh yeah, I need this card or else I lose this matchup. You want to be able to, you know, fluently play the rest of your deck. And if you see that card, hey, maybe you have an 80% chance of winning now. But if you don't see that card, you should still always be around that 50, you know, I want to say like 30 to 70 mark, where you're just like, you know, I could probably win this game anyways. The problem is there's not many cards out there right now that kind of stifle that. It's Protector of the People, and that's it. Maybe you play multiples of Beans. And even Bean, early game, you're just like, it's not that effective. Especially with Surge Leaders. Surge Leaders don't want to. I mean, I'm okay with decks that punish Surge Leaders, but this punishes, I believe, non-Surge Leaders as well. It's just a pretty hard onslaught to really stop. $10K. Doctor's Row. That's going to prompt a super combo off of Amani after taking the last few attacks. Amani down to 3 life here, 10 cards in hand. He's going to use his Doctor's Row, which is pretty bad for him because it's not going to give him the option to a rival here. But he will, and he will have to shoot another 5K on top of this to really just get out of this attack. And Majin Buu still with 3 cards in hand, which we can presume is going to go on this Turles attack. And Turles has been giving him... Turles has gotten him a good amount of attacks. He's going to get 4 attacks just off of Turles cards this turn. Let's all play Hatch. Yeah, Hatch is definitely an answer to this. Yeah, I think this deck just folds if it sits across from Hatch. I bet he drops Sneaky. Held a message for a reason. Oh, okay. Sorry, Sandy. The mod held one of your comments because you said Nigirishi, which is very close to something that we cannot say. Hatch is my favorite since release, yeah. Hatch is cool. I played Hatch for the first time at Tournament Power in that super, like, no ban list tournament. Where I was just like, that's stupid. Hatch is great in this format of shenanigans. And I really enjoyed it, but that was my first time playing Hatch. And I can see where people don't like Hatch and blah, 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 but I like it. Maybe because I'm not tired of it. Super Shiner on turn, 20 minutes. Yeah. I sat across from Super Shiner as Hatchiak, and I was like, yes, this is awesome. I love snooze fest decks. I'm an Invoker player, so I totally get the sentiment here. I guess Invoker has more lines than Hatchiak though. Like the leader does a lot more for you than the deck really does, and I can see that. Yes, I did see your Invoker list. I was like, what the heck is happening? I used to play the Piccolos all the way at the beginning of when Invoker was debuted because it was so good against Gohan. You just block in front of Gohan and then buy back. I mean, that was one of my favorite cards, but then Invoker started getting tighter and tighter for me, and I really like the cooler Majin Buu. Did you know you can Majin Buu your Secret Rare? You can Secret Rare your opponent on turn 5, and then Majin Buu to bounce back the Secret Rare and put your opponent in an infinite loop, or at least do it again. So you can Secret Rare your opponent twice, which is nuts. 10 attacks with 6 drop deflect. Yeah, no. That's why I play the 6 drop deflect guy. That guy's ridiculous. I mean, that guy just is your second and third copy of Secret Rare. It's just a turn later, which is unfortunate, but yeah, Invoker, I don't know. People are sleeping on that. I don't know why, how. I lost to Amani, which he was playing this on Friday in a tournament, and that's only because we got like destroyed by time. Like something happened with like miscommunication with the judge and time and all that stuff. But I still hands down think Invoker's like the best deck. It could also just destroy this Baby deck too. It has Topo and Protector of the People, which is both of those cards are just incredible. Was Anilaza fired under the deck? I believe so. Was it not? Let's see. Anilaza. Yeah, Anilazo was put to the bottom. Yeah. He leader skilled one Anilazo? Okay. I know that he comboed with one, and one went to the... Yeah, he comboed with one, and it went to the bottom of the deck. Here in the chat log. So the other one was probably set up, yeah, by how you guys said, by discarding by leader ability. So second turn for Amani. He's going to charge a yellow, so he's off of green here, which is really bad for him. He does. He has no ability to represent a Broly arrival. He has 10 cards in hand, though, but he's only at 2, and he's got a crazy field to put up with here. I wonder if you were Amani, like... No, yeah. I don't think you could have done that. I probably would have taken the Awaken. Yeah, the only way that he has the way to clear board is the Ribrianne 5-drop, but he has to use both of his Piccolo activations to ramp energy. And then he won't even have access to that card till next turn. So he's going to ramp himself one here. He could ramp himself again during his opponent's turn. But he needs 5 energy for that Ribrianne to clear board. He's going to go Android 15 into Turtles here, trying to take down at least one Turtles. Those Turtles are way too value. And if I'm Majin Buu here, I'm defending Turtles with my life. I'm defending it with my life. That's an easy out combo there. That card cannot survive. If I'm Amani, that card needs to go down. Both of them need to go down immediately. You know what's a really good card that people aren't playing that I think they played on Sandy? I think they played it on you. The Heart Arrow of Love. I'm not trolling. Heart Arrow of Love. That card is fantastic. And I think that would swing the matchup a little bit easier in Amani's favor if he had that. Yeah, he can just activate battle instead of combo. Yeah, you're right. I don't think he realized that on one of the turtle swings, but regardless, I think he attacked the other turtles just to be safe. Yeah, he's definitely, yeah, he does definitely seem a little bit new to this deck. Game 1 had a lot of questionable plays, for sure. This game has been a little bit more fluid. He did start a little bit easier, I guess, this game. He had all cylinders rolling. So he hasn't really dropped any type of, I don't think he's dropped any like lines of play this match so far. But I could be wrong. Amani's got to be careful here. He's at 2 life. Remember, this Buu deck does play Champa. Champa could come out of nowhere and just steal the game for him. So he's got to be very, very careful. If he has Protector of the People here, it's also not too bad. It's going to really just fend off that Turles very well. To play around Protector of the People, though, he's going to have to attack with not his battle card first. That's not true. I don't think the best players will play broken stuff. Look at Amani. I think he's arguably one of the best players in the game, and he's playing something that's not super broken. Let's see another example. Brian Samuel. He won the tournament on Friday, I believe, with Beerus. Andrew Duvall did play Surge Q for 2 weeks back-to-back and win 2 events, yeah. That deck is arguably pretty broken. But I don't think it's necessarily true that the best players play the most broken decks. Maybe when there's a lot on the line, like a lot. That could be a little bit different. Well, I guess in Brian's match there was a lot in the line because it was winner take all, 16-person tournament, and he played Beerus, so he can go either way. There's a lot of players that just want to play something that's not necessarily that's maybe more of a secret, right? People want to play like secretive decks that don't know what's going on. It's not. No, I don't think Piccolo's Successor is super broken. Not in the least. It is a very good deck. I'd probably say there's Surge Q, Piccolo, Bibbidi, Invoku. Oh, he's got the Protector of the People. He's got the Protector of the People. He's going to protect his people, a.k.a. his life. Actually, he's going to protect his Piccolo that protects his life. And Boo Player was able to attack with the battle card first, so that's good. Because that's actually going to prevent Protector of the People from triggering on Leader Swing. Amani's still at 11 cards in hand. This might be what he needs to survive the turn. If he has a Ribrianne in hand, he's going to be able to ramp to 5 next turn and drop it. Yeah, I agree. He should have attacked with Leader there first. I don't think he knows that Protected People doesn't trigger on Leader. Yeah, Ribrianne is a deadly defender. That card says, I'm thick. Yeah, Ribrianne will clear the board and on top of that, if Amani stays at above 1 life, he can defend it with a negate. Preferably a D-Magic, because that'll open up more combo power, just in case Majin Buu tries to really power itself through. The thing is, Majin Buu draws 5. If he clears the board, Majin Buu now has no board and 5 cards in hand. If Buu attacks into Ribrianne, it needs to combo like 4 cards minimum, like 4 or 5Ks minimum, to try to even beat out Ribrianne. And then Ribrianne, all they have to do is combo 10, and then they're just like, okay. And then Majin Buu's just dead in the water. And it's a 30k. It's a 30k attack. It's a 30k base triple. So that's a 2-turn clock right there. You lose in 2 turns to Ribrianne. On top of your entire board just dead. Looks like you might be going for an arrival play here. Arrival play might be good here. Yeah, he can afford to rest and draw a card. I think that's fine here instead of KOing. Yeah, Bibbidi. Yeah, Bibbidi. He has to draw the 5 though. Like the Bibbidi has to be there. And if not, you negate. You know what's also an insane card against Buu, which I play, is Zerloin. Zerloin just makes him pass the turn. You play Zerloin, Piccolo, attack with Zerloin, Piccolo pop something, then they go to attack, you negate and Zerloin, and their turn's over. And now you have a Piccolo, and then your turn, you attack, you play something, attack with whatever, Piccolo pop something. So they're just cards that people aren't playing. It's wild. Wildin'. There goes the Broly arrival. Yeah, Zerloin is way too... I've been telling people, I don't know. Zerloin, people are sleeping on something. But my Piccolo deck, ugh, no problem with Buu. You got Zerloin, you got Ribrianne, you got Protector of the People. All the outs in the world. Alright, Piccolo is going to... Oh, is double Dr. Giro? Okay, he's going to tap energy, actually. He's actually going to... Why is he going to tap energy? What can he possibly do with his energy? He has, like... Majin Buu has 0 cards in hand. So why wouldn't he just... rest like a Beerus or something? I don't know. Well, I guess the Beerus and the Turtles don't matter. Yeah, actually, the Beerus and the Turtles don't matter. Oh, they kind of matter, I guess, because like you could attack with Beerus and then combo off the Turtles and make 25. Yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do here. Oh, he's gonna actually go into the battle card. Okay, it's not too bad. Yeah, you can combo with him. I don't know if the energy was the right play there. I don't think Buu can play anything for energy defensively. I don't even think they play a single negate. Yeah, I don't think this deck plays Deborah. I guess he could have sided it though. That's not too far-fetched. Oh, yeah, I mean, but that's 1 energy. Regardless if you tap 1 down, is he going to draw 2 IARs? I don't think so. But I guess better to be safe than sorry. All right, Amani has 1 shot and 1 shot only. Can he regain control? Can he drop a Ribrianne? Can he drop anything to get himself out of this sticky situation? He's still at 2 life, so that play's not written off. He's got 9 cards in hand. Gonna charge the 4. Thinking about charge here. He's gonna charge a yellow. Does he have... The question is, does he have access to another green in the drop area? Does he have a multi? If he has a multi, he can go ahead. Amani's like, this is super uncomfortable. Yes, as is playing against Baby. Very, very uncomfortable. Can he pull it off? Lead second effect. He's going to go ahead and ramp, I believe. I believe that's the second effect. He does have the Android 17. I guess another Protector of the People is actually not too bad here. I'm not sure. It's probably, yeah, it has to be much worse. Oh, wow. Doesn't look like he has the Ribran. Oh, no. It looks like he's going for the Secret Rare play. He's trying to find Secret Rare. Where is the Secret Rare? He needs Secret Rare and Arrival Broly in that exact sequence. Can he get them? He's got 10 in hand now. Can he find it? I guess another line that he has. No, he doesn't have that line. He needs to have Bean. He can attack with Leader. Bean, Monkey. Monkey draw 2 again. Then Arrival into Broly. And then Secret Rare. Yeah, he's got to have, or he's just got to have it in hand already. How many cards does he have left in the deck? He has 21, so it's not unreal for him not to get it. Oh, he may not have it. He may not have it. He's going to have to control the board here. Phyrexian, shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing. Tier 1. Appreciate 3 months. That's a long time. Really appreciate the love and support. People like you are the reason we are able to continue these streams and all this content. Really appreciate it. 120 subscribers. Let me play that little animation because this animation is not working automatically for some reason. But here's the animation that would have happened. Boom. Shout out to you. Thank you. If you guys don't know, you do have a free subscription available every month, I think, from Amazon. So if you have Amazon Prime, link your Amazon with your Amazon with your Twitch. Don't know how to do that, but you get a free subscription that way. You can use it on any channel, and I believe it recurs every week. Amazon Prime actually just charged everyone, I think, recently. So if you have that, have fun with your little Amazon Prime bill. That's always fun. Yeah, he's controlling the board here, and it doesn't look like he has it. He's going to go into the Beerus this time. That's unfortunate. He may have lost the game by not having access to either one of those cards. He needed 3 different cards. One of the 2 Ribrians or the one of Secret Rare. And he's passing the turn. I'm not sure if a Protector of the People will save Amani here. It might be able to if Majin Buu kind of missed sequences, but I'm not too sure. Scoop, scoop, scoopity, doopity, doop. Yeah, it might be. If he doesn't have another Protector, I don't see him living this turn at all. If he has Protector, maybe. But I don't know. Seems like an uphill battle regardless. All right. Do you have it? Amani, do you have the Protector? Show me the Protector. Oh yeah, double Protector would actually be ridiculous. And I think he does have access to 3. Let me check his list. No, he has access to 2. Does he have it? Taps Protector of the Wildlife for Protector of the People. That's a second one in a turn. Back-to-back turns. Can Majin Buu fight through another Protector? Is it enough? These are the questions we don't have answers to. How will Majin Buu power through this Protector of the People? He can have a negate for the second attack though. Like if Amani, if he attacks with another card and Amani has like a D magic, Protector will still trigger and give him that 5k. So he'll effectively be a 25k from there on. That way he's not a 20 on the second attack. But it looks like he's going to pay 3 for Hashiak Hatred Everlasting here. Piccolo still on 2 life. Yes, correct. Oh, he's attacking into Broly this time. All right. This is what he had to do last game. It looks like he learned. Is it too late, though? Will Amani be able to pull out this turn? Is Protector of the People too much to fend off? $25k, no combos. Amani, are you saving the Broly? Now, Amani's in kind of a tough position here. He knows his opponent really wants to go after his board, which may be great for his life, but that really speaks really badly for his win con, because his win con involves having that Broly on board. There's no way he wins the game without that Broly on board. So he's kind of in a predicament here. Does he let the Broly go? Or does he continue investing into the Broly? Remember, the Hachiak's going to get 2 attacks. So he effectively will continue to have to provide some type of defense to keep that Broly alive. Is he willing to put up that commitment, though? And he is. He's choosing that his opponent is going to continue investing into the Broly. And for that investment, he is willing to combo off to save the Broly. Now, will Majin Buu switch gears and attack the leader and go after life? Or will they continue to get the only win con Amani has of Broly off the board? That is the question. Now, there's no way he sided out Ribbon. Well, he might not know that is good, honestly. So that is a possibility. I'm not gonna say no way. Amani's a great player, but it may not be first intuition. Like, you need to play it in the matchup to see how good it is. Normally, you see 5 drops and you're like, all right, all these 5 drops are going out. Putting in all my negates. Ani Laza. So wait, did he take the second attack? Did he take the second attack with Hachiak or no? Oh, he's going to D-Magic. He's not going to use the life, though. Remember, Ani Laza representing lethal. He cannot take lethal here. If Buu has an opportunity to combo out on lethal, they will. And remember, that Ribrian has barrier. Fiera coming in on the Broly. Okay. He's scared off. Protector of the People has him scared. He does not want to continue pursuing Amani's life here. He'd rather get the Broly off the board. Broly is a scary card to have out there. Not going to lie. Will Amani continue to defend his Broly, though? That is the question. Amani with no negates on there. Wow, going in. He's going in. Is he going in on the Broly? Holy cow, 40K. He's really committed to killing this Broly. Holy cow. 40K. Amani saying, okay. I don't think he's, I think he's just pausing for dramatic sense, but I don't think he has a problem with that at all, and I don't think he's thinking about saving that. I could be completely wrong, though. I can be completely wrong. Yeah, he's like, okay, you got it, boss. You got it. You wanted it more than I did. And whole hand is comboed. Passing turn. Amani lives off a Protector of the People. Majin Buu too scared to go after Amani in under the protection. And he passes turn after getting rid of the Broly. Maybe that was that was his goal, I feel like, after Protector of the People came down. He's like, all right, well, I'm just not going to let you live with this Broly, which honestly is not the worst strategy in the world because I don't see Amani winning this game without dropping the Secret Rare. And if he doesn't have Broly, he's missing a whole 12 power worth of cards to sacrifice for that Cell Xeno. How many cards left in Buu? Let's go back to Buu. Buu has 7 cards in deck. So mill out is not too far-fetched. It is not too far-fetched at this point. Yeah, Soul Striker lost to Piccolo. It was a really good match. We're going to put that match up on YouTube. It might take a few days. If you guys want to see it immediately, though, please consider supporting the channel and subscribing. I know we've had like 3 or 4 subscribers this stream. Really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. It really makes it much easier to produce this content during these times. So consider supporting the channel in that way if you can, if that's possible for you. You can watch all the VODs. You'll have access to all the emotes. Otherwise, it should be on YouTube. Should be on YouTube in, it might be 3 or 4 days until it's on YouTube, to be completely honest. There's a lot of videos that we need to post, but definitely consider doing that if you can. How many Protectors? He plays 2, so he's out of Protectors. There's no more Protectors in Amani's deck. They are all gone for now. Oh my god, and Amani passed? No way. Holy cow. He cannot see anything for the life of him. Sacrifice is going to come down on that lethal Anilaza swing. Wow, that is so unfortunate. I think he's giving up, yeah. He might just have to live through this turn. Yeah, he might just deck out. I think if he lives through this turn, he just wins by deck out. And I think that might be his only way of winning this game. I don't think he kept Ribrianne in there, and I don't think he saw Cell Seeker Rare. That very well might be the last 2 cards in his deck there. I would not be surprised. Still at 2 life. Viara trying to get in there, trying to connect. And you don't want, if anything, you don't want that card to connect. Anything but Viara connecting is good, because Viara connecting is not good for you. It's GG. Oh, no. There is no clock, by the way, Amani. But, yeah, I can see you don't want to keep dragging out the game. But, wow. Amani losing again. No. So close, yet so far. Amani's first place finish still eludes him. Bibbidi takes it again. Can this deck be stopped? Since its debut with Sandy, it has dominated the Pro Play Tour Online Series. Somebody send for help. Once again, Zekleon, which I think is Jamie, wins Pro Play Tour Weekend Championship number 3 with Bibbidi. Congratulations, Jamie. Till next time, thank you everyone for the love and support. We'll catch you on the flip side.